Hello, my name is Dr. Ruthie, Dr. Ruth Newstifter if you want to be formal. I'm a professional sexuality educator and I blog over at exploringintimacy.com, but I'm here today thanks to the great folks at funwares.com answering your questions about sex and relationships. You want to send me a question? I want to get your question. You can send it to AskDrRuathie, spelling's right down there, AskDrRuthie at funwares.com, or you can tweet it over to me at Dr. Ruthie, same spelling. All right, I got a great set of questions in here from somebody, and they're really concerned about how often they masturbate, as are a lot of people. So let's take a look at this question. Dear Sir, oh, I love to be called Sir. How did you know? Dear Sir, I have many questions regarding this subject. My age is 24 and I've been masturbating for the past 8 years, more than 3 times a day. Does that mean I have a sexual disease? Many of my friends say to me that I must be lying because it's not possible to masturbate so often, and they say that they only do it 1 time a month. They say that it will create a huge problem becoming a father in the future and that I will not be able to satisfy my partner. Are they correct? My health is good. I'm not feeling any weakness, according to my friends. If I do masturbate regularly, then my body will become thin. But if I'm a healthy person, and they give their weight, but I don't want to give too much away about who they are, so I won't say it. They also let me know that they masturbate by hand, on their bed, laying on their back, and is that an okay method? On my bed, in my back, in the air, penis to bed as we do in position. Okay, so let's go ahead and answer these questions. These are really good questions that a lot of people are simply not brave enough to ask. And I'm so glad that you did. And I'm sorry that your friends were not able to give you accurate information, but you'll be happy to know that they are absolutely wrong. The first thing that I should tell you is that there's nothing wrong with masturbating 3 times in a day. You're 24 years old. I would expect reasonably that in a decade or 2, you will probably be masturbating fewer times per day, but not necessarily. Some folks surprise us. And it is not a sign of any kind of sexual disease. If you have had sex that puts you at risk for sexual disease, you will not know by how often you masturbate. So you need to go to a doctor and get checked for those things. Absolutely essential. And make sure you're using protection. Your friends say that you're lying. Well, I believe you, because why would you lie to me? And I don't know why you'd lie to them either. And that they only do it 1 time in a month. You know, some people masturbate never. I think it's very few people who have never masturbated, but it certainly, is possible. And some people masturbate more frequently than you do. My guess is that if all of your friends, and it's a whole group of people, say they only masturbate once a month, some of them at least, maybe all of them, are probably lying to you. It is absolutely normal for people to masturbate multiple times in a week, multiple times in a day. It's also absolutely normal for people to masturbate only a few times a month, and some people, like I said, don't masturbate at all, or do it extremely rarely. So that all of that stuff is normal. You're well within the range of normal. You might masturbate a little more than the statistically average person. If they really do it once a month, they might be a little less than the average person. Who knows? But the point of it all is that you're fine. So don't worry about it. And if they're telling the truth, they're fine too. And if they're lying, I'm sorry that they feel that they have to lie. That's unfortunate. They say that it'll be a huge problem becoming a father in the future. If you continue to ejaculate 3 times a day, you may have more difficulty making a baby with a woman. And the reason for this is it takes a while for the sperm to grow back, so your sperm count will be a little bit lower. If that's the case, what needs to happen, what folks will probably recommend to you doctors and whatnot, is that during the times when the 2 of you are trying to make a baby and conceive together, that you kind of save it for the 2 of you so that you're getting off once every other day, so that you ejaculate, the general suggestion is once every other day. It gives time for your sperm to regenerate. You can talk to a doctor if that's the problem, but you can masturbate all you want now and all you want afterwards because your sperm will grow back pretty quickly. Within a few days, you're all restocked and ready to go, so not a problem. If you notice a decrease in the amount of ejaculate you have, that's also the other fluids involved. Drink lots of water and know that it takes your body a little while to make the fluid that the sperm live in too. Actually, you can't really see the amount of sperm in your body. You could have no sperm at all and you wouldn't tell from looking at your ejaculate unless you had a microscope. Okay, that's getting to be a lot of information, more than what you asked. And you will not be able to satisfy your partner. You know what? How you and your partner satisfy each other is absolutely dependent on the two of you and the kind of sex that each of you like to have individually and the kind of sex you like to have together. You're masturbating a lot is only one little factor in a whole lot of factors of the two of you pleasing each other. What's really important is that the two of you communicate well and explore your bodies safely and happily and learn to enjoy pleasure together. How frequently you masturbate is just an issue that, could be positive, could be negative. It's for the, 2 or 3 or however many partners you have to work out together. My health is good. I'm not feeling any weakness. According to my friends, if I do masturbate regularly, they say my body will become thin, but I'm healthy. So you already found the answer to this one. You masturbate frequently, and your body is healthy, so you're doing okay. In fact, masturbating regularly, not necessarily as often as you do, although that's fine, but masturbating regularly and having orgasms regularly is linked to a little bit better health, according to some research. So good for you. And you want to know if using your hand and being on your bed on your back is the all right way to masturbate. As long as you're not doing yourself physical damage and you're not hurting anybody else, there's no wrong way to masturbate. So have fun, explore, or just keep using your same method. That's perfectly healthy and fine. I'm Dr. Ruthie. I'm so glad that you asked these questions. I hope that you don't have to be stressed and worried about this anymore. And if you feel like it, you can bring some more accurate information back to your friends. I will see you at the next video.